from this facility, press 6. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using GTL.
Thank you for calling back, beloved.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we was detailing your first case. Okay, you said it was 8-year-old. He told on you. Did you immediately go to jail?
No. I got investigated for about 8 or 9 months.
Oh wow. Okay. So clearly, going through that process, you just at that time reverted back to what happened to you as a child, or I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And who was this boy to you?
Brother.
Oh, it was your brother?
Newfound brother.
What does that mean?
I didn't know I had a younger brother till then.
Mm-hmm. And like you said, it was no penetration or nothing like that. What happened then for you to get in trouble?
I played with him and gave him a blowjob.
Okay. So you get how many? You get 6 years for this?
Yep.
Were people mad at you, talking crazy about you or whatnot?
I had an altercation with one person about it, who told me they didn't want to talk to me or hang out with me and get the book away from them. But for the most part, people didn't ask what I was doing or what I did. Most people just have that don't ask, don't tell type
Okay.
deal.
Try to limit your cursing for me, because when I edit it, I don't want to have to blank everything out.
Oh yeah, my bad.
No, you good. You good. Now, was this your first time doing that, or maybe you slipped up in the past before that?
Yes, that was the first time.
Okay. What made you do it?
Honestly, I think it was loneliness, fear, and a lot of pent up anger.
Uh huh. Did did you did you have anybody in your life at that time, like far as a boyfriend or something like that?
I had my fiance.
Oh, really? Okay. What did he say?
No, that was she. That was
Oh, she. Okay.
she was yeah. She was all the way in a whole other city at that time.
Hmm. Did she look at you a little different?
She told me we were getting counseling, and that's that. And I told her I would not argue with her.
Oh, wow. That sounds like somebody that really loves you, huh?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I can understand that. So, fast forward. What are you in prison for now?
Inappropriate child pornography or child pictures.
Can you explain to me what that is, or how did you come across it, or?
Um, well, this one I can honestly say I hadn't done, but I had bought a phone off of my then boyfriend and didn't know what he was using it for, didn't know what he was on parole for, didn't know really much about him. And I had my PO running through the system, and she asked me about these pictures that were of children naked in sexual poses, and I said, well, possession is 9/10 of the law.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you who I got the phone from, possession is 9/10 of the law, so I guess they're mine. She's like, oh, you're going to go back to prison. I said, oh, no, please, not prison. I'm so scared.
Right.
I'm back in prison.
Okay. How would that child would be? What, about 18 now?
The brother,
The brother.
he is, yes, 18.
What would you say to him now if you had a chance to, spill your guts? What would you say to him now?
I would tell him how very sorry I am, that it wasn't his fault, that he is never to blame, and that I have learned and grown from what I have done, and I would never let it happen again. And if I could go back in time and take it back, I would.
Do you think that has affected him during his life, or what? Or do you know, or no?
I do not know.
Okay. So you was pretty open and honest about it. So when you went up to the parole board, even though you didn't do this crime, you said possession 9/10 of the law. Of course, we know that. Did you have to like admit to you doing it or whatnot? Was the parole board hearing pretty hard?
They, yeah, wanted to know that you had done it, that you had changed, what you had learned from group, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. While you were in your group, I forget what it's called, but while you was in the group, they had you disclose details of your case in front of other people.
Yes.
Is it safe to say that probably wasn't the worst thing you ever heard, or was it?
No, it's definitely not the worst thing I ever heard.
Mm-hmm. Coming back out into society, you fear that you'll be judged too much, or it's definitely gonna be harder for you, or not?
I think there's going to be obstacles, but with those obstacles can come opportunities.
Mm-hmm. It's good that you are optimistic. Ha- have you been flopped before, but outside of not completing your class?
Yeah, but not on this prefix, no. But yes, before I have.
Why was that?
Um, well, it was. I don't remember. Oh, the first time I got flopped, I had not admitted what I had done to the
Mm-hmm.
fullest extent, and they frowned upon it.
You were embarrassed.
I was heavily embarrassed. I did not want to admit to my wrongdoing.
Okay, but
I was ashamed of myself.
I see that you accept that now. How long do you have to register? Is it lifetime or what?
Yeah, lifetime.
Do you fear like people might try to look you up in the neighborhood, try to come protest in front of your house when you eventually get one? Because hopefully you get one back out in society doing your thing. Do you fear? You got any fears of that?
I really am hoping that that will never happen. As I mean, it didn't happen last time, so I'm hoping this time it won't happen either. So,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay. Are you pre-op or you bite or after? I don't know the word for it. But
I'm pre-op.
are you planning on getting surgery to change yourself?
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. You think that'll help you mentally?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, okay. That's pretty expensive. It, I want to ask you this:
You're
if you,
cutting in and out.
uh-huh, if let's just say that you couldn't change or you couldn't get any surgery or something like that, would that mentally affect you heavy, or you think you can you can still live with yourself?
I could still live with myself. It just wouldn't be as easy.
Right. Mm. Do you strictly like men or is it women too or what?
I'm bisexual. I like them both. I'm
Uh,
attracted to both.
now it's a lot of stuff going on out here. Have you ever heard of Sydney Star?
No.
Okay, well, uh, she is proper to call her. She goes around like New York City and she get to twerking on guys and don't tell them or whatnot. Have you ever done that to anybody?
No.
Yeah, that could be pretty dangerous, huh?
Yeah, no, I want people to know who I am because I feel like if I don't let people know who I am, I'm lying to them, and it can cause an issue.
Exactly. So you fully out to everybody?
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%.
And I'm pretty sure that was hard. Have you ever outed anybody?
No.
Okay, that's good to hear. I never heard nobody not out nobody. It seemed like a
No,
trend is going on out here.
I look at it as it's their journey and their time to come out. So whenever they feel like coming out is when they need to come out.
Exactly. Now, in the state of Michigan, the legal age of consent is 16. If you're 21 and under, 17, it's all fair game. What do you think that's fair, or do you think it should be younger?
Do I think the age of consent should be younger?
Yes.
No.
Because and the reason I say that is because if you think about 2, 3 generations ago, a lot of our grandmothers was 15, 16, married off to 30-year-olds because they had a horse and a farm or something like that. But now it's
Yeah,
real
well,
frowned upon.
people don't understand the age of consent in the 1800s was way lower than it is today.
Hmm.
But I don't agree with it. So I think it's at a good spot because that's when we have a mental grasp on what it is and the consequences of it. So no, I don't think it should be younger.
If you had a daughter or a son, and that the same situation with your first case, if that happened to them, would you be willing to forgive the person that did it, or would you be irate about it? Would you understand it? What would be your mindset on it?
Um, ooh, that's a tough one to answer. Um, I would be very upset. I'd be very angry. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I honestly don't know what I would do in that situation. I know that I would be to the point where I'd be ready to kill somebody.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I would do whatever's in my child's best interest.
Exactly. So, well, let's just say your daughter was 15 and she wanted to date a 21-year-old. Would you let her or him?
No,
Well, I know
no,
I would let my son date a 21-year-old if he's 15. But it's crazy how it's vice versa. But you say no.
no.
Okay.
Well, my son, I don't know 21, but I think I would go maybe 17 or 18.
Uh-huh. It's different for our boys. We be proud of them when they get some, you know.
When they get their first, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If I had a son, I'd definitely be proud of him. He brought home an older woman because I know how that is. Are you in a relationship in prison right now?
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm. Is he out there fully, or is it behind the scenes?
I'm actually with another transgender woman,
Oh wow. Okay.
and she's fully out there.
Okay. That's different. This is gonna be big. Um, what what would you say out of all the groups, which ones like kind of had the most people coming at you?
Um, that's a tough one to answer as well. I would probably. No, that's not all the way accurate either.
Oh yeah.
But that's not all the way accurate either. I mean, I've had the Nation, I've had the Moles, I've had the Sunnis, I've had the GDs, I've had the Bloods, I've had them all. So I don't know who's the most, but
Mm.
I would say I would. I don't know who's been the most, and I don't want to speculate on it. I don't want to say it and then it'd be wrong.
Right, I understand you. We all got an opinion though. But yeah, I had a few of those, and I've never been a part of any organizations or gangs.
Nope.
Now, has it ever been like attractive to you when you first come in, like to get under an umbrella and be with like people?
I've never really been. You talking about like have they ever been like? Have I ever wanted to join one?
Yeah, like before anybody knew you was, or maybe you came in looking transgender. I don't know, but you know when you first come in, nobody know you. Have you ever really wanted to get under something?
No. Oh, everybody just. I never came out, but everybody just knew I was gay. So nobody ever approached me on that tip.
What's your religion?
I am Seventh Day Adventist.
What is that, like a Christian or something?
Yeah, Christian.
Okay. Is it rumors about the Wiccans all like being gay? Is that true or what?
Most of the ones in prison that I've experienced are of the LGBTQ community. Yes.
Okay, okay. We had
You
to,
have 1 minute remaining.
we had to solve that. Like the question I asked you about, which group or whatever, people wanted me to ask, just because we know what it is. But regardless of that, I'm about to push in.